Hi, today I'm going to show you how to do a psychology database search using the University of Rhode Island Library Systems. If you're a student, professor, researcher, or clinician in psychology or a related field, you might need to use this type of database. We can go right over to database search, click on the tab, and be taken to a database search bar. We can search the UR library databases numerically, alphabetically, or type in a word or phrase. Today we'll type in psychology. And when we search, we find 16 results, 16 different databases, each with a little description. This is one from the American Psychological Association of articles from journals. When we click on that link, it takes us to a link of the host. In this case, Abesco. Abesco hosts many databases, and they all have a similar setup. When we click on that link, we're taken into search boxes in the database. Let's say we want to write a research paper on mood issues in the military. In this first box, we can put in DEPRESS with an asterisk. This is the root of many words, and using an asterisk here will make sure we get all the variations of the word, and they'll be included in our results. In this case, like depression, depressed, depressing, etc. Also do something similar, which is called truncating, with anxy. So now we've used truncation with depress and anxy, and we'll get results like anxiety, anxious, anxieties. We're going to use the Boolean operator or in between, which will widen our search, because if either word in any of its forms is in the database, it's now going to show up in the results. To the left of the other search boxes are some options of other Boolean operators and or not. We'll leave and put in military. That's going to include the word military in our search. And use not, which will exclude PTSD from our search. Go ahead and click on the search button and see that we have 400 results. So we're probably going to want to refine that search a little bit, and we have lots of tools to do that on the left. Let's make a stop first at this peer-reviewed checkbox. Peer-reviewed publications are written by experts in their field, and then they're reviewed before they're published by other experts in that same field. Peer-reviewed publications are seen as the highest quality and most reliable. So we're going to check that. And while it didn't change the number of articles that came up in our search, we know that the ones that we did get are going to be reliable. Right underneath, you can play with the publication date range by either typing into either of these boxes. I'm going to do a 10-year publication date range. You can also play with the buttons on the left and the right and move them to change the publication date range as well. There are many categories listed here, each with drop-down menus to give us options. For example, if we want to limit our search by the results of the type of population study, we can choose the population drop-down options and select outpatient. And now we have 16 articles. When we click on an article to expand it fully, you can see that we have options on the left for the format of the article and lots of tools on the right to export or save or print it out. Let's click on this citation button, which brings us to a lot of different ways you can cite this article, and you can go to the one that your professor has requested, copy it, and also export that as well. Further down on the tools on the right-hand side are some accessibility tools. You can listen to the article or translate it into different languages. The best way to get familiar with this database or any database is to search it, experiment, try out all the options. And if help is needed, remember that it's really a click away. You can use the chat box, and if it's offline like it is right now, feel free to email the librarian and they can help you with whatever you need. Thank you for listening, and good luck on your search.